Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, it's me now. I'm getting
It's
the
another
first.
one. It's
Not
another
just the
one.
first time doing
Yo.
this the way. Gee,
It's like the feeling. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, the feeling.
it's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So welcome to another podcast, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
We're back.
We're back 4 and 4 for founders, for
Creators and
and
for
for
innovators. Yeah.
So yeah. You know, I was listening to this podcast
Which one?
yesterday evening around 10, like Lex Friedman and Dana White. Dana White.
Yeah, yeah.
It was an excellent podcast. You know, and there was something Lex Friedman said at the end. He's like, fatigue makes cowards of all of us.
Fatigue.
Yeah, fatigue makes coward out of all of us.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like sometimes when you're really tired,
Yeah.
it's like you don't have the strength to push forward. Like, hey, like, okay, I thought of this in my thinking. Okay, how it's relevant to me. It's like
Okay.
imagine you're chasing your dreams, your goals.
Mm.
You keep on working, you're working,
Yeah.
and then without seeing any results,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right part? You see those
Yeah.
questions,
Those questions you ask yourself.
Self-doubt starts
Yeah.
to kick in.
Yeah.
And so that it hit me deep. It's like, yo, fatigue really does make cowards of us all. Like, hey,
But do you think it creates cowards, or it's just a way of life, or you just putting coward
no,
as
because sometimes when you're feeling tired, that's where most people stop. You see, remember that quote you were telling me about?
yeah,
That's when you're feeling like you're tired,
yeah,
you remind yourself that, hey,
yeah.
this is where most people stop.
Yeah, this is where most people stop. Yeah.
And where
This is what
legends are
hard.
made.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is what hard feels like.
This is what hard feels like.
Yeah.
You have to remind yourself. That's what I take it as. Because, yo,
Yeah,
how many times did we say we're going to do another part?
bro, you literally came like 3 times,
It's like, yo,
and it's because we were tired
sometimes we just exhausted. It's
Yeah.
like, yo,
and juggling everything. I think it's also juggling everything at once, but also I feel like it's a good thing trying to juggle. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a good thing and a bad. It's like it's a good thing doing everything at once, because it's like you're being productive, but it's just like something is gonna suffer.
something has to
One-
suffer.
yes.
You can't be good at everything.
Yeah, one thing is gonna suffer. Like it's gonna suffer. So it's not like always now you're gonna everything you're doing is gonna be efficient 100%. There's that one thing that's gonna suffer. So I think that's what happened to us basically.
Yeah.
The podcast suffered.
The podcast really suffered.
Yeah.
But I enjoy this podcast. It's like a nice podcast. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think now, what's the new approach? How should we approach this part?
I think you just come and record. Like I feel like that's the best.
Mm.
It's like there's this my physics teacher grade 10. She always say to me, it's the start that stops people. So you waking up and not coming here, or me not taking it, let's record. That's the start. It's stopping us. Yeah. So you getting there. That's why they say you just need to show up. Like show up. Even if you don't do much, showing up makes the habit more.
I think so. I think like most part of life is just showing up.
Exactly. It's showing up. You don't need to get it right. That
'Cause
time.
the failures, there's a lot of failures.
There's a lot of
And it's like,
failures,
hey,
man. There's plenty of failures.
so
And
that's the
failure
thing.
is a failure is not a bad thing.
Yeah, we embrace. I think now also it's like, yo, sometimes you just want to take your L's in private. Like, you know?
obviously.
So I think that's what happens to me sometimes because, yo, I don't always get it right.
Yeah.
You can't always
But
get
I
it
think
right.
we also had that mentality that even though we're wrong, we're right. In the sense of
Sometimes if you're wrong, you could be right.
yeah, but I'm just saying
That's what I've learned. Sometimes you may be wrong, but
You
it
could be
doesn't
right.
mean you're not right.
Kanye said I'm not right. It's like I'm not right now. Not
Exactly.
right now.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes we are too early.
It's too early.
So
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
technically not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're just not right now. You're not right now. So that's just
Yeah, but remember the quote you were talking about Connor quoting Vincent van Gogh.
Vincent van Gogh. Yeah, that quote.
It was like,
I forgot how it goes like, but it's
Let me see. What does it say? This quote. I think I have.
you have it.
It's like, I put my heart and soul into my work.
Yeah.
I've lost my mind in the process. And it's like, yeah.
Like Victor Van Gogh.
Vincent Van Gogh,
Who
like,
lost his mind through his craft. Yeah.
Because
But you have to be. I think you have to be obsessed with what you do, man.
it's obsessive. And it's
It's
like, sometimes
obsession.
imagine, like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, like
Sometimes you just beg for someone to tell you, like, hey, yeah, you are crazy or what?
I think I like it when someone's like, "I when are you doing too much?" And I'm like, "That's good."
That's good.
For me, that's good. It's like, yeah. Then being told, what are you doing? You know,
That's
that's.
another hard thing also. It's like, hey, what are you doing to...
But obviously, people want to see fast results. Like that's why I always tell people, don't tell people what you're doing.
Yeah, that's also, a lot of people don't know what I'm doing.
And that, don't tell people what you're doing, because now they are the ones that will come and put pressure on you. Because how we are the results,
Exactly.
and they'll come after 2 weeks. They're like, "How you said you're doing this."
That's why I think we cursed with instant gratification mentality. That's one you see it with a lot of people. You want to see the results now.
Now,
And the crazy part about entrepreneurship is sometimes like you're living on a prayer. You don't know what's going to happen next. It's like, hey, I hope this works out.
hey, you hoping this works out?
It's like, hey, I hope this works out. Because listening to that podcast with Dana White and Lex Friedman is like, how he started the UFC is like, yo, we had no effing clue
what's going on.
What to do? We have zero production knowledge, nothing. We just know we know the vision.
The vision, this is the vision.
But now the execution in between, we'll figure that one out. So I think that's the most thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid to start that guy. It was like, hey.
It's the start that stops most people.
Exactly. It's like it's the start that stops most people. Because the start is scary sometimes.
The start is scary. But I don't think I'm scared of the start now. My problem is just consistency.
Consistency is the most important thing.
That's the most important thing. I think consistency is what, because for me starting, I can start anything, it's fine. But me not starting is because I'm like, am I gonna be consistent yet? You know, that's the problem. Consistency is just.
Yeah, even Jake said best. Like, tell you what I think my biggest flaw is. I try to be consistent, but I can't.
Exactly.
So that line resonates with me a lot because consistency is hard, especially if life just keeps beating you down, just punch after punch,
and it will keep beating you down. It will keep.
Remember that scene from Rocky?
Yeah.
That's the best thing. Like, life will keep beating you down if you let it.
Exactly.
It's like you gotta keep moving forward. That's what living is. Like, hey.
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, showing up is the best thing you can do for yourself. Show up for your life. You remember you asked me about that. What did you ask me?
We talk about a lot.
Yeah, we talk about a lot, but it was about education, the system.
Oh, that question.
Yeah,
like,
that question you asked me about. Let's look quickly.
Okay. Ad break. Need sponsors.
No, we don't need an air break, man.
But yeah, it's a tough situation. It's like, hey, it's what I'll say to anyone who wants to start a business or venture out into entrepreneurship. It's like really hard, especially you have your job that has to pay the bills because your 9 to 5 pays the bills.
Yeah,
but then there's nothing left over for you. Some people are okay with just the bare minimum.
Yeah,
and then it's like the crazy ones.
Yeah, if you're the crazy one, then
those crazy one who dares to take a risk. That's when it's a new spectrum, a whole different spectrum.
It is
different life. You don't perceive things the way people will perceive them.
Like, the way you perceive things is different, and it's most probably it's the opposite of how the normal society.
You see, I tell everyone the story about. When they ask me about entrepreneurship, train of thought. Oh yeah. When everyone asks me like, what do you think of entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
And it's like I tell them the story. It's like, imagine you're in a village and in this village, everyone gets their water by this certain river.
Okay.
So now one day you get a vision like, hey, do not drink from this river, or you're going to go crazy. Then then the following day, you don't drink from the river, but you don't take it to mind. And then the other people from the village are drinking the water from that river.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all these people are start going crazy.
Yeah. According to what they
genuinely from
go
that
crazy.
They go crazy, like the different language, they don't understand you.
Okay.
Now you try to warn them, but there's only so much people you can reach.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is not the path.
Yeah.
I know a better path, but no, this
is not the one.
Drink from here. Yeah. But then people do not heed your advice, and then it's like they keep on drinking from that river. And then all of a sudden now they start talking crazy. Okay, well, to you they appear crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
to me,
like
okay,
they're talking in a different language, but they understand each other because they all drank from one river.
Yeah.
Now it's like when you try to talk to them, you don't understand each other.
Yeah.
They're looking at you like you're the crazy one. So it's like, what do you do? There's a certain threshold. It's like, what do you do? Do you also drink from the water and become like the masses, or do you become the lone sheep, the black sheep? Like,
all I'm saying is it's easier to drink from the water.
Like, exactly. You see?
Yeah.
That's the part of entrepreneurship is like when everyone looks at you crazy, but you have that gut feeling like, no, I know what I'm doing. I know the path I'm on.
You know what you just said? Actually, I was thinking of there's a thing I want to do, a decision I'm hesitant on taking. And now I'm like, fuck it, I'm taking it. Because it's a risk, but I know I can make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like this whole thing is risky. There's nothing.
Nothing is not risky. Life is a risk.
But exactly.
So I get you. This you asking me.
Because wait, let me finish. Because it's like it's either you busy living or busy dying. So what you going to do? Like what are you going to do? Like, are you living or busy dying?
But I get it. That's to the people, as you say, the ones drinking from the water will think that's living for them.
Yeah, that's living. That's normal.
For you, that's dying.
So you see, that's the whole part of entrepreneurship. It's like, hey, you know you're gonna kill yourself. You're killing your dream if you walk this path.
Yeah, that's why you need to know yourself and what you want.
Exactly. Like standing alone, like be comfortable in being alone.
If that's the path you want to take.
If that's the path you want to take.
Because you can't force everyone to be like us or be like this one or be like, I can't force.
Exactly. You're trying to explain like, hey, this is wrong. For a person's like defending you, they built a wall.
Because for them it's like, this is right though.
This is right. The systems, all the process, But go back to that.
You're asking me, why is it easier to work on your job and harder to work on yourself?
Yeah.
And my response was because people respond to rules. Like during high school's varsities, it's rules. Like it's rules based. Also, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that add-on because but it's in a sense of they respect the system than themselves.
Exactly. That was a powerful one.
Yeah. But also the system offers a helping hand. But you working on yourself and doing things on your own. There's no system.
You're on your own,
yeah. You're on your own, exactly. Because the system is guiding. That certificate is the system holding your hand. Per se, with you. I'm holding your hand to you're gonna get like just the bare minimum, the bare average life, depending on what you're studying, obviously. But you going out on your own, it's like you're alone.
Yeah. Do you know the song by Don Jovi's it's like oh what does he say? Wait, let me see.
Don Jovi,
this whole song. Yeah, it's like we got to hold on to what we got. It doesn't really matter if we make it or not. It's like,
but that's more spiritual, I feel.
It's like we got each other, and that's a lot. So like,
we got each other, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
But isn't that like a sense of gratitude?
I think it's the pursuit. Okay, how I take it as is like the pursuit in the journey, like chasing this crazy dream.
Yeah.
Like there's no guarantee. Like, hey, you'll make it. You'll be 100% successful if you follow this path.
Yeah. Facts.
But then, like, the things you develop, like the character. Look at us, like, yo.
Yeah. We came a
Like,
long way.
we came a long way. How many else? Like, yo.
We came a long
Then
way.
it's like, sometimes it's like the journey.
Yeah.
The
Enjoy
journey,
the journey.
yeah. Yeah, like, enjoy the journey as much as you look forward to the ending, the final destination.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the journey as much.
But I think enjoying the journey also means I feel like this is my personal opinion.
Okay.
Take in order to enjoy the journey, you must celebrate the small wins you have.
Yeah, gratification. Also, practice gratification.
Yeah, but also because once you celebrate your winnings or your success in the journey, the little successes, you look forward to getting that other one that's close to it. Obviously, it's like you winning the battles in order to win the war, but you're not gonna win all the battles.
You're not gonna win all the battles,
Yeah,
exactly.
but it's like after you win this battle, you get like, okay, this is my next battle. Even if you lose it, okay, I lost. This is my next battle. You know what I mean? Like that's the way to enjoy the journey. In my opinion, because now if you just working towards to winning the war, but you're not winning the battle, you end up having no one like pay.
Yeah, I remember, like, also, like, you read these books, they tell you like life is a game of chess.
Yeah.
But then in the real world, it's like not everyone is playing by the same rules. We don't all have the same starts. It's like,
but exactly.
So, like, but the thing is, you learn, like, to make the most of what you have.
Yeah, make the most of what you have.
Yeah, doesn't mean just because your cards are bad doesn't necessarily mean it's a losing hand.
Oh, yeah.
So exactly, your cards could be bad.
Yeah,
but overall in the game doesn't mean it's a losing hand.
Yeah, it's how you use your cards.
It's how you use your cards, exactly. Like, hey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Exactly. It's like, oh, that's what I think. Because sometimes I just watch people and it's like, yo, look at how far we come. It's like everyone's doing what they think is best for themselves.
Yeah, literally. That's how it is.
Yeah, and then I just say to myself, like, people will come and tell you all these stories, like, hey, what's supposed to be right? Even all these grown-ups,
yeah,
they'll tell you. But one thing I know is, like, one thing you learn from listening is, like,
yeah,
no one knows what they're doing.
Bro.
Also, your perception of mine doesn't mean it's my reality.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't have to be my reality.
It doesn't have to be. Yeah, it does. It's not it, and that's we get trapped in that.
And everything is just a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Cause, like, sometimes you get those things, feel like, oh shit, I have to go to work.
Yeah.
And then you look at a different perspective, like you just detach yourself and like, oh, I get to go to work.
Yeah.
That shift in mindset, like, yeah, I have this fighting chance.
Yeah.
Let me make the most of it.
the most of it. Yeah.
Because sometimes the board it's not the same throughout. So we're not all starting from the same position.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just make the most of what you have.
What you have, and that's the best way you can go about it. Because that's what people get stuck in that, as you were saying, Guti. Your perception of my life does not have to be my reality, but it's like if you know Philly maybe Philly is a clown. If you know me as a clown,
you think
now I must, every time I'm around you, I can't speak something serious. Like I must always be a clown because I'm trapped in that title you box me under.
People love to put you in boxes.
Exactly, because now when you do something different, it's like it's unlike you. I mean, it's unlike me. I'm human. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's people put you under those boxes and people just barely go about them. Yeah,
it's a tough situation.
It's a tough situation, and I don't think people should box themselves into that. Just keep on, be yourself, man. Embrace who you are, and things play the hand you dealt with. Makes the most out of everything. That's all I can say now.
Yeah, but going forward, I think we'll be more frequent and more consistent.
Consistency is the key.
Yeah, consistency is key for everything. Then we'll have more topics because there's a lot that's happening in the SA right now.
Yeah.
And all parts also around the world also.
Yeah, around everywhere.
So there's a lot to talk about, which will.
But some things,
later.
Some things I can't say because it can get people into trouble.
I think some things are too early to say. It's like
no, there's things, man. You know when you know people in other places, and you wanna tell the people about it before it happens. Just like I almost spoke about it now today. I was like, let me keep quiet, but I'll tell you off air. But Jay, it's like,
should I say the take home?
Yeah, what's the take home?
I think the take home for today is everyone must choose between one of two pains. The pain of regret and the pain of discipline.
Yeah.
So it's either you're gonna regret not doing this, or you'll suffer the pain of discipline that hey, I'll stick through this no matter what.
Wow.
That's the only way. Till next time.
Peace out.
I hate peace out. Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out.